Hey, what up, fam? I want to bring you a wealth of understanding today. We're going to be talking about the concept of active income and passive income. So, active income is it's the job you've got, and passive income, can I draw this better? Active income is the job that you've got, and passive income are a lot of times investments. It's like if you've got some rental properties or if you've got money in the stock market. That's passive income. When people talking about it takes money to make money, they're talking about passive, because you can just put money in it. You can buy a house, you can put a bunch of money into the stock market, and then that money will make more money. And that's passive income. So when it takes money to make money, what a lot of young people need is not to focus so much on this side of the equation. They need to focus on their active income. You need to get your money up with your active income, and that could be making more sales or switching employers. Did you know that most of the time when you switch an employer, you get a pay raise? Like not because you earned it or you did something, but just because like if that company likes you and they want to hire you, they need to pay you more than what you're currently making, and that's just kind of like how that works. So in active income, you're exchanging your time a lot of times for money. So if you go to work and you get paid 20 bucks an hour, then like 3 hours of work, you get 60 bucks. So it's kind of an exchange of that. And your goal while you're super young is to kind of maximize this side of the equation because this side takes a lot of money. Now, anyone who's followed this account for any time, I talk again and again and again about the power of compounding. So you need to start investing for retirement soon because that will help you more than making more money and retiring later. But outside of your retirement, if you're trying to like break free from the rat race, or if you're trying to like be your own person and be free and not have to show up to meetings or go to work or do any of that stuff, and you want to be like financially independent, you don't start by like you don't start by putting money into, dividend stocks that pay you 7%. Like that's not how you're going to get wealthy enough to like break free from that. That's a great strategy, stocks and real estate. That's a great strategy for a long-term play for like building up your passive income, but only do that after you've kind of nailed this active equation. So we're talking about things like getting a better job, getting a second income, a side hustle, second income, getting a side hustle. Man, even if you have to go do like Uber Eats or drive Lyft or like whatever you have to do to like get a second income, get that active income going. But the other thing that's super important is let's say your income is right here and you want to bring it up to here. Okay. So I don't know, you're at 25 a year, 25K a year, and you want to get up to 50K a year or something. The key is to keep living like you're here. All right. So keep your rent the same, keep your car the same. This is rent, car, keep all that the same. A lot of times when people get an income increase, they also get a lifestyle increase. And so that doesn't leave you anything left for savings. Because remember, what we want to do as we increase this active income, what we want to do is then start putting that money into this passive, but only as you increase it, you know. So if you're only making 25K, you probably have only got like 20 bucks left a month to invest. Like you don't have much. But if you can keep living at that 25K lifestyle while you're making 50K, you know how much you have now to invest? You've got a lot more. You've got way more than 20 because what you've got now is like an extra 25,000 a year that you can put into investments. So that means like every year you are closer to financial freedom because you're parking 25 grand a year into things that appreciate, into things that cash flow. You're parking $25,000 a year into passive. One more thing that I want to show you guys, and that's why I drew the Venn diagram between active and passive, is this hybrid area in the middle. This is kind of a unique play that not everyone's in on because they think it's all black and white. It's not. Most of us have a job and you got to do your hours to get your pay. And some of us have investment accounts where you put the money in there and then you don't do anything, and that money either grows or it pays you for being used. Um, Here's job. But this middle area is really unique. So this middle area are things like YouTube creators, uh, Instagram influencers, people who are making content and then uploading it in a way where they can sell your attention more or less. So they're selling ads. Here's a camcorder. Someone's making a video. Look at me. I do things in front of a camera. And uh, and so they make it. So that's the active side. Maybe it takes this guy 10 hours to make a video. So he made his video and it took him 10 hours and he uploads it and it gets one view. Well, that sucks. That probably wasn't worth it. But every video has to start with one view, and every creator has to start with one view, and whatever. So you start there, you keep going. Eventually, maybe he's getting 1,000 views. That's cool. Still not a lot. What we're seeing right now is 1,000 views on YouTube. If your account is eligible for monetization will get you about $9. So cool. Bought you a burrito, I guess. So 10 hours of work to make a cool video, 1,000 views, $9. Is that worth it at that level? No. But let's say you're one of these big YouTube stars. I don't know their names. Uh, the stars. There we go. And stars, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, but if you're uploading things and it's getting millions of views, like that's cool. Now you can live off of that money. But that's active because at any time, like they've put in, or that's a hybrid. Sorry. The active part was they made the video. The passive part is that video lives on YouTube now forever, and people can keep watching it long after they made it. So if it took you 10 hours and you got one view, not worth it. 10 hours and you got 1,000 views, still not really worth it. I mean, unless it's your passion and you love it. But if after 10 hours of work and now you've got 1 million views, okay, that's pretty cool. Because now that's 9 grand. That's pretty fun. So now that 10 hours bought you 9K worth of ad revenue. So now you're getting paid like $90 an hour. That's pretty great to do something that you probably enjoy, maybe fun. So anyways, this hybrid is pretty cool. If you're looking to like increase your active income, like we said back here, increase it to that next level so that you can invest the difference. Definitely don't live on it. Don't use it to like upgrade your place or upgrade your car or upgrade your wardrobe. Please don't do that. Stop investing only $20 into your future. Start getting like some real come up so that you can break free from having to live paycheck to paycheck. And a lot of times that'll happen with a job, a second job, a hobby that you can monetize, something that's kind of on something that's on this side of the equation. This passive income is cool, and that's for long-term stuff, but you can really only get here until after you've maximized your active and the hybrid area. Because a lot of times this passive income is where they talk about it takes money to make money. And so you got to get that money somewhere, get it from your active income, and then move it over here so it lasts forever in your passive income.